Brandon Love Sports TV, Dr. BLS coming to you live and direct. Yo, I got some things on my mind I want to talk about. My thoughts on Stephen A. Smith rightfully going back at LeBron James. Now, I'm going to talk about this in two different angles. How on the one hand, I agree with what he did. I feel like he should have did that. But secondly, I feel like his timing was all wrong. I feel like he did it right, but I think what he did was right. But I think the way he went about his business and did it makes him look soft. And this is basically what we have been saying about Stephen A. Snitch for a while. And the truth of the matter is, LeBron James deserved every bit of that smoke he got. Because he's trying to throw his weight around, be a bully, and tell Stephen A. Smith to get his son's name out of his mouth, and all this other stuff he does. So, LeBron James, we all know he has selective smoke. He don't want to go at certain people. He don't want no parts of guys like Kenyon Martin, Isaiah Stewart. These guys who, have criticized in the past Stephon Marbury. He don't want to say nothing about him. He don't want to say nothing. He don't want no smoke with ex-players, guys that are his size, and played during his era. The guys was punking him like Kevin Garnett, who's still trolling him to this day. But yeah, he don't have nothing to say about any of those guys. K.O. Sonnen, none of them guys. But all of a sudden he want to be, Billy Bad Butt, Bumpy Johnson, Frank Lucas, all those guys. He want to be Mr. Gangster when it comes to Stephen A. Smith, who was 6'1", if he's that. I don't even think Stephen A. Smith be maybe 5'11", 6 feet. You shrink a little bit when you get older. He claims to be 6'1". He might be, but 6'1" compared to 6'9", not even close. So, I feel like my problem with Stephen A. Smith is that what a lot of us say about him, he had the opportunity right then and there to stake his case, speak his mind, just to let LeBron James tell him right to his face, yeah, I said that about your son, because your son's sorry, he don't belong in the NBA. He had a chance right then and there, right in that moment, to square up with LeBron. I'm fisticuffs, but I mean, like, to square up with him man to man and tell him, well, yeah, I said it. Nigga, you got a problem with it? Come see me. You know what I'm saying? But as in typical Stephen A. Smith fashion, he waited till it was nice and safe, getting his nice, comfortable studio that he be in. Of course, it wasn't on First Take because he couldn't cuss like he really wanted to. He goes on this podcast. I don't know if it was Gilbert Arenas. I don't know whose podcast he was on. But he goes into this, on this podcast and just, proceeds to just berate LeBron James. Just destroy him. Cut him down, curse him out. All the stuff LeBron James really deserved, honestly. He, refrain from using that kind of language. But Stephen A. Smith, he had every right to do that, but come on, man. If you was going to be tough, big and bad, why didn't you do it when the man was just right there in his face? So like I said, I can't respect Stephen A. Smith, who on the one hand, I expected him from the standpoint, he was like, look, he came to me like a father. But that was the First Take version of it. But I'm like, even if you're going to say that on First Take, at least still have that same energy. I know you can't use profanity, I know you can't do all that stuff because you're on the airway, but he was completely different. I think what happened was Stephen A. Smith had somebody in his ear give him up. And I think that was gaslighting him, and finally he was like, I can't go out like no punk. So let me go here and say what I got to say. But it's still, the optics of it makes him look bad, though. That's why I said I don't respect Stephen A. Smith, and this further proves why I don't. Get at LeBron and give LeBron all, and I would have completely endorsed you and backed you up and backed up you for going at that clown, for trying to be a bully and be Debo from Friday on somebody who's only 6'1" and weighs 150 pounds soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go at, these other players who have called you out. So I would have supported Stephen A. Smith had he said something to LeBron James right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And then he always, man, he had my phone up, man, all you do is call me. When it comes to it, don't matter whether somebody got your number or not. They in your face disrespecting you. And I know LeBron James just used that excuse just to save face. He did all that like he's so concerned about his son. This is another publicity stunt from the queen drama, LeBron Ramon James, doing no differently than what he always does. But I gotta be honest, I can't respect Stephen A. Smith for the way he handled it. What he did was right. It was justified. But I can't respect the dude who got that kind of energy, man. This your boy, Brandon Love Sports TV, man. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I will be back. I got more content. I'm going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks and where I feel like they fit in the whole title picture and all that stuff. Salute, salute. I see you guys' favorite, my guy, man. Y'all have a good one, man. All right, I'm out. Peace.